Hey guys, how's it going? So today's video is going to be a little bit different than the other videos I've posted so far on my channel. It's not a skit or gameplay footage or anything, it's just building some Legos, because I realized that after seeing the Lego Batman movie, which I really enjoyed a lot, I realized I haven't built Legos in a long time. I've got buckets of the stuff down in my basement, and I wanted another Lego set to build. And I've also never gotten a Batman set before, so I figured I'd get that. I got the Scuttler because it's one of my favorite vehicles from the new movie, and it's like a big old puppy dog. I also got the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which will be here tomorrow, but I wanted to build them both together, and I was too excited to start, so I'm going to go ahead and build this one, and then at the end of the video, I'll introduce the Leaning Tower of Pisa and work on it too. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to get started, and I'm going to be speeding it up. I'm going to make a time lapse, and I'll just go ahead and disconnect my mic. I'll see you guys when it's finished.
ready for some 8-bit chiptune party rock. Let's do this, baby.
When I walk on by, girls be looking like damn fly. I've been to the beat, walking on the street in my new freak, yeah. This is how I roll, animal print pants out patrol. Red food with a big ass soul, and like Crusader, I got the glow. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out when I walk in the spot. This is what I see. Everybody stops and they're staring at me. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it, show it, show it. I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. When I'm at the mall, security just can't fight moms. When I'm at the beach, I'm in a Speedo trying to tan my cheeks. This is how I roll. Come on, ladies, it's time to go. We headed to the bar, baby, don't be nervous. No shoes, no shirt, and I still get service. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out when I walk in the spot. This is what I see. Everybody stops and they're staring at me. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it, show it, show it. I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it.
Check it out.
Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah, Do the wiggle, man. I do the wiggle, man. I'm sexy and I know it. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out.
I'm sexy, and you know it.
http://royprimate.tk.
I'm sexy and I know it.
I'm sexy, and you know it.
Yes, we are joking.
I'm sexy and I know it.
So check this out. Watch me blow this cool smoke ring in 0 gravity. Ready?
Okay, so I just finished the scuttler, and there's some parts on it that just amazed me. So in the movie, the legs here extend and retract, and I didn't realize as I was building it that it would actually be able to do that like in the movie. These things can come like all the way out. Look at that. And it can pretty much just walk with the, it's kind of hard to do this with the mic in my hand, but it can pretty much walk like it does in the movie if you really wanted to. And the feet are posable. They move a little bit there. And there's these little, I guess they're little guns all over this thing. There's 2 on the head here, and then there's 2 on each leg. And I'm only going to do 1 because I'm going to lose pieces if I keep doing it, but that one just went under my bed. But it's really, really cool that all these details from the movie are on this model, and even the head, you can move it around, rotate it, it goes up and down. The ears are posable. I haven't tried this out. I'm going to try it real quick. There's a little net cannon that you can fire out the top here. Let's see, and in the back, there's a, I guess this is the engine area, and you can sit in there too. It's just a cool, really cool little piece of engineering. And all the legs, you can move them around. These parts move left and right, and the actual joint here moves up and down. Oh yeah, and they these legs move up and down too, not just left and right. It's just it's so cool. It's way cooler than I thought it was when I first got it. I figured it would just be kind of a thing where you can move the arms a little bit, but I didn't expect the legs to be actually able to retract and extend. And oh, I'm really glad I got it. And it came with a bunch of little figures. We got a Batman with a jetpack and some batarangs. We got a Barbara Gordon character. We got a Poison Ivy character here. And all these come with like little details, like she's got a little Ivy skirt. Batman's got his cape. And Commissioner Gordon with a little gun there. And we got Robin with his giant eyes like he has in the movie. It's probably hard to see on the camera. But and then we got a Joker with his little coat and a gun that says Bang. And let's see, the jetpack engines here, they extend out. And the set comes with this little brick separator, which is really nice. I've always wanted one of these, but I never bought one. It's for when you've got those two little tiny pieces that are like impossible to get out, like take apart. You can use this to do that. I didn't need it for this build, but I'll probably be needing it in the future. It's just so cool. I'm really, really happy with this thing. All the pieces and stuff. Oh, everything. It seems like everything has some sort of movement to it. It's not a static statue of Lego. I hope you guys like that. I'm going to be moving on to Leaning Tower of Pisa up next. Tomorrow for me, but it'll be up next for you guys. Hope you guys like it. Hey guys, I'm back. I've got my Lego Architecture, the Leaning Tower of Pisa model, and I'm ready to put it together. I'm excited. Just got it in the mail. And let's see, I'm going to open up and start building. Well, I just finished building the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and I have to say, I really love the way it looks. Especially the way this hinge is done here, and how the, it's probably really hard to see. I'm going to take pictures and put them on the screen for you. But, the way the base is totally horizontal, while the interior of it is tilted, is just really cool. There was one concern I had with this before I started building it, and it was the structural integrity of the Lego model. Because I know that while Legos fit together excellently, I've never had a problem with Legos fitting together. The problem is that I know a bunch of little like pieces this small and like these one little thin things, if once you put a bunch of them together, they kind of don't fit together so much when you start stacking them up a lot. I believe this thing pretty much gets around that problem with all these other blocks in between them. But the other concern I had when I was building it was this outside of the thing is separate to the interior of it. This inner circle does not connect to this outer circle at all, and I was kind of hoping that somehow there'd be a way for them to be connected at the top, but there isn't, and so they're pretty much two separate pieces, just one's outside the other one. So that's given me a little bit of concern, but for the most part it's pretty sturdy. I wouldn't want to leave this around a bunch of kids or something. It would probably get destroyed, and I would want to put it on a shelf so you could look at it. I really think it would have benefited if it could have been like on a larger scale, but I know that would have been crazy expensive. But that was mostly the concerns with all these architecture things. I know that they're made to be small and kind of simple and elegant. It's just the smallness of it. While it's nice and simple and it's just nice to look at, I feel like they all would have been a lot cooler if there were bigger versions of them that you could also get. This is definitely something that I would put on my shelf, though. I'm going to be doing that. It's going to be somewhere where everybody can see it, and it's going to look, I think it's going to look really great. I'd like to have a whole bunch of Lego sculptures up on my shelf. I think that'd be really cool. So, one thing that had me a little worried, but actually, before I start talking about that, I wanted to talk about the box. There's just something about it. These never caught my attention online. I always kind of thought, oh, it's just a simple, architecture thing. And when I was looking at it, I was kind of disappointed that there was only like one little fact on the back about how tall it is, when it was built, and how much it leans. Actually, there isn't even a height on here. And then, there's only one picture, and it shows the Lego model over here and the size that it is when it's finished. I was kind of disappointed with that, thinking they could have really done more. But what I didn't expect was this booklet that came in the box. And inside here, there's just several pictures, I think. Yeah, there's several pictures, and it talks about the tower, the history of it, the construction. It talks, and it goes into... Seems like it goes into some decent detail and about it, about the tower today, the architects, and some more facts, some numbers. It shows you how to use the little splitter thing there. But what I also didn't expect was on some of the pages when you're building it, there's a little fact down the bottom right corner. Like this one, it says, at 185 feet, or 56.4 meters, the Leaning Tower of Pisa is the smallest tower to achieve worldwide recognition. See, that's something I never knew. And there's another interesting one here near the back somewhere. It talks about some stairs in there, like how many stairs there are in this thing. And it also says here, the bell chamber incorporates a built-in 5.5 inches or 14 centimeter correction in relation to the tower's lean. I thought that was really cool. I didn't know that. As someone that has been to the Leaning Tower of Pisa and seen it in real life, it's really cool to have a little monument kind of saying, hey, I was there. And I also liked the little title down here, the Leaning Tower of Pisa brick, and I'm glad it wasn't a sticker, because all of the pieces in the Batman thing I built, all these little designs are stickers, and well, that's fine. They just will kind of wear out over time, or at least wear out quicker than this will. But as a little sculpture sort of thing, I really like this, and as someone that really likes the engineering that goes behind Legos also, I really like this little guy. He's got all his posable parts and stuff, and just can move around. Like, it seems like just a whole bunch of stuff on this thing can move. Like, I totally forgot that these little things out here kind of move in and out. Just, they do, and I forgot that they did. These little things are on a ball joint, so they can move around. It's just, there's so much stuff on this thing that can move and rotate in ways that you wouldn't expect Lego to be able to do. Especially something that's not like, I don't know what they're called now, but I used to play with Bionicles a lot when I was little, and they had all these special pieces. And this one's mostly sticking with normal Lego parts. But, you know, they're just both really cool. Well, I really hope you guys liked watching this video. It was a blast putting these things together, and if somehow these videos generate enough views, I'd be glad to just buy more Legos and make more. And if you guys have any suggestions or anything, or what I could do better, let me know and I'll work on it. And I'll be sure to include a whole bunch of pictures in the video. I don't know why I'm saying that, because they'd be in the video already. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.